Hey there, I'm Casey. I, my wife April, and our constant travel companions Alexa and Havoc welcome you to another episode of Gray Ribbon Adventures. With the intent of leaving the East Coast in the fall of 2026, we wanted to ensure we got at least one more trip to what we've dubbed our second home, a lake house outside of Liberty, Maine that we just can't stay away from. With over 8 hours of driving ahead of us, we hit the road early so we'd have some time at our first campsite on our third pilgrimage north in 3 years. Just over the Vermont border, near the intersection of Vermont, Massachusetts, and New York, we stayed at this hip campsite in 2021 and really enjoyed it. While the prime spot at the top was taken, we still had plenty of room to spread out, throw the ball, and enjoy the evening. Just minutes after hitting the first of a few of Vermont's Class 4 roads, the saw came out. Though we tackled this very same route in the Sequoia with no issues, things got a bit narrow in Truckosaurus. It's fun having the capability to ignore the abundant signs in the area, both official and handwritten, warning that the road isn't maintained for passenger vehicles or, quote, your GPS is wrong, turn around. I figured it was the perfect time to get April behind the wheel, as she has more miles under her belt out west than she does in the east. Every time is a lesson learned for her and a boost to her confidence. After everything she's endured, each small win counts and connects a new neural pathway. After yet another stop to clear the path, we barely managed to snag the very last drive-in spot on the Gale River Loop in White Mountain National Forest in New Hampshire. Tomorrow's going to be a great day. Hey, well, just got up from camp in the White Mountain National Forest, and now we're heading up the auto road to Mount Washington. So came up here 3 years ago in the Sequoia, and visibility looks quite a bit better this time and not quite as cold. So hopefully we'll actually be able to see something other than our hands in front of us. Let's go. April dropped me off at the parking lot back there for Nelson Crag and going up, and yeah, getting there. This is a lot harder work than I thought it would be. I still got to get up there. What you see, buddy? What's up there? What you see? Oh, there it is. There's the visitor center. Almost there. This is taking a lot more out of me than I thought it would. But it is absolutely awesome. See you at the top. It was a cool surprise to get so close to the Mount Washington Cog Railway and take a break. Completed in 1869, the Cog was the first railway of its kind in the world. At 3 miles long and ascending around 3,500 feet, it's the second steepest in the world. Making the climb at 2.8 miles per hour and the descent at 4.6, they're decidedly faster than wheezing one's way up the mountain, though not nearly as rewarding. They also only operate on the western slope, while the eastern slope offers the more storied and rugged ascents such as Tuckerman's Ravine.
Buddy? Yeah! Ready? Go hiking?
Yeah, the last time we were up here, it was 70-mile-an-hour gusts and zero visibility. You couldn't even see off the edge of this observation deck. So, way better trip this time. And I finally got my breath back from hiking with Havoc. So, yeah, good time. Somebody took the easy way up.
I drove.
Which probably terrified her.
Yes.
But, all right, we're going to go tool around the visitor center and head back down. Heading down a bit faster than the Cog, I let the Hemi sing the song of its people in first gear to save the brakes. We were stoked to have such a gorgeous day to summit. Now, just 3 hours to go until we arrive at our place on Lake St. George.
Let's go swimming. Ah, good boy. You know where to go? Come on, let's go swimming.
As we pulled up to the house, Havoc knew exactly where we were and wasted no time getting to his lake.
Look, buddy, there's your lake. There's your lake. Come on, let's go. Go swim.
When people ask what breed he is, I tend to tell them he's a rare Dutch Barracuda dog, as he's half Dutch Shepherd and half Barracuda. Regardless of the water temperature, he loves to swim, and Lake St. George is spring-fed, so it is freezing cold year-round. Properly tired out and unpacked, it was time for some well-deserved sleep, despite his best efforts to fight it. With cloudy skies predicted, I didn't bother setting an alarm for sunrise. Instead, I woke up to clear skies with mere minutes to go until the sun crested the trees. Scrambling to throw some warm clothes on, I woke April up and sprinted to the dock to catch those first rays. Mornings here are so incredibly special to us, and I didn't want to waste 1 second of this one. After letting Havoc swim, flop, jump, and dive some more, we dried him off and headed out for one of the most amazing places on Earth.
We're off to John's Ice Cream Factory. Let's go. Time to get some yummy ice cream. And we're here. Yes. Let's go get some goodness. We got our booty. Open it up. Oh, peanut butter crunch. Oh, and coffee and pumpkin. We're gonna get so fat. What'd you get?
Coffee.
Really packed it in there. Thank you, John's. Thank you, John's Ice Cream Factory. All right, well, we're headed up for a sunset hike up on Ragged Mountain. Should be absolutely stunning. We're just outside of Camden, Maine. Didn't feel like going into Acadia because A, be 3 hours of driving both ways, and B, I can't take a drone. This is a lot closer to home anyway, so look forward to sharing this with you. How you feel?
Good.
Liar.
I'm tired.
Really? Like, we're not even halfway up. We're over halfway through the trail, but not even halfway up. All right, let's go. Hopefully should be the last kick before the top. We already passed up an amazing shelf looking due west, so if it's not quite as good up here, we're going to turn right around and go back. Wow. Yeah. This is pretty good, bud. Not bad. Absolutely gorgeous. Just over 1,000 feet of vert that we came up. We're actually going to head back down to that earlier spot I mentioned because quite a bit of rock and we're going to be going down in the dark, and April does not feel like negotiating said rock in the dark. Can't really blame her. So we're going to head back down and lay out a spread, make some dinner, feed the dogs, and just kick back and relax and watch that sun go down. So Next Mile meals, absolutely love them. Real food, you can pronounce everything in them, and they take 4 to 6 ounces of water each, so they're amazing for conserving water while backpacking. The deli roast beef is delicious, but I love how they give you mayonnaise and yellow mustard. The problem is, these meals will last for decades. Mayonnaise, not so much, but May 12th, 24, it's September 24th, 24. I mean, I'll do it. It says best by, not expired. But the mustard is best if used by something, something. I see a 2, 3, a 4, a D. I'll be all right. I mean, it's not that far of a walk to the truck. And, oh yeah, the toilet's still in the truck, so we'll be good. I'll let you know how it goes.
Spoiler alert, I was fine. With April and the dogs on the blanket, I set up the cameras, broke out the jet boil, and made some dinner. All that was left was to take in the show.
Ready to head back down?
Yep.
In the dark. How about you guys? Man, you barely see him. He's camouflage. Hey, Dub. We just got cleaned up and are utterly exhausted. And that we came home from that gorgeous sunset hike on Ragged Mountain that we just shared with you. And now we get to somehow figure out, I just touched my face too. Got out of the truck, let the dogs out, and immediately smelled the most god-awful smell in the world. Because apparently there's a danger kitty living in the shed in the backyard. And Havoc got nailed virtually point blank in his right eye. And Alexa got a little bit via proximity. The entire outside of the house is pretty much a hazmat zone right now. So it sucks because we want to open the windows, but we can't. And he's dragging his face all over the ground, just scratching at his eye. And I felt horrible because I'm screaming profanities at him and telling him to get away from me while he's like, "Daddy, help me!" And so
Makes me want to cry.
me too. Don't touch your face. Don't do what I just did. So yeah, trying not to let this ruin our trip, but right now I just kind of want to strap him down to the roof of the truck and drive home. Yeah, it kind of sucks. All we have is Dawn dish soap here.
we don't have the proper ingredients for the de-skunking stuff that, you know, the peroxide and the baking soda and everything. So that's tomorrow's job, is to go, you're legit about to cry, aren't you? Stop it!
Oh, I don't have it on me.
You know, yeah, it kind of sucks. But this just kind of, I just wanted to share this with you guys because, A, it's the first time in 46 years of owning dogs that I've ever had a dog get skunked. But things don't always go to plan. We came up here, this is our third time here now, staying at the same place. And it's one of the issues that you face. When the first time we came up here, it was perfect. It was just magical. And we love this house. We love this property more than anything. Not more than anything. Second to Wyoming. But when you try to recreate those same memories each time, you're bound to fall flat on your face at some point. It's kind of where we're at right now. But hopefully after sequestering them, right now it's a small house. The bedroom is off limits. That is our safe space. So Alexa doesn't know what to do with herself because she's not allowed onto bed, and Havoc is just beside himself because he needs to be next to me at all times. So they're getting, God, my eyes are burning. They are getting sequestered until we can bathe them properly and figure out what's going on. So tomorrow's plan is to throw Havoc back in the truck, roll out with the windows down, and let nature take its course. Try to air him out. And we're going to get a hike in tomorrow and take him into Camden while we do some shopping and get some lunch, and just let him think about what he's done in the safety of the truck while he sits in the cage. And hopefully we can salvage this, because right now things kind of stink. You see what I did there? It's not funny. But yeah, he's over there laying down all dejected now, and so now when Havoc gives you the stink eye, it's for real. But yeah, just want to share that not everything is smiles and amazing sunsets and awesome views here in Gray Ribbon Adventureland. So get to add another hellish experience to our story. Anyway, update you guys tomorrow because I need some sleep. Later. As always, thanks for joining us. And now, a word from our sponsors. Okay. Huh? You're fine.
You look really big.
That's what every guy wants to hear. That's going in the final cut.